guys, what's up? It's Kelly for another reading. Happy Memorial Day. I hope everyone's enjoying their 3-day weekend. If you did not have a 3-day weekend, I'm hoping that you're enjoying the holiday in some sort of fashion. I haven't done a couple readings in a few days. It was just my son's birthday and we had a birthday party for him. So it's been pretty busy, but I'm here to do a Libra reading for you. I had a couple disturbances. It made me stop the reading at least twice, but I'm not going to let it stop me anymore. So let's go ahead and get started right off the bat and roll the die, and also let's roll the number die. All right, so it looks like we got a Gemini. This is who you may or may not be dealing with now, or who you will be dealing with shortly. We got Gemini, hard Gemini. We have Cancer. We have Aries. And we also have Virgo. Little bit of an Aquarius, little bit Scorpio, but definitely a hard Gemini right there. And then as your numbers, we have the number, I guess that's the number 4, 12, 8, 1. Those are the only numbers that I see so far. So let's just go ahead and get started into it. I just want to remind everybody, please go ahead and like and subscribe to my channel. Comment if anything resonates to you. But let's just, ooh, that's a little bit too much there, Spirit. Let's just try for 1 or 2 at a time, okay? I hope my Libras are doing good. You know that we are actually in a Libra moon right now, heading towards the full moon. Cool. Chariot. It's crazy because, like, so I took a couple takes. The first one I had to stop. The second one I had to stop because my son started to cry, because my cat got to my son. He started crying, so I had to stop. But on the second take, the very first card that popped up was Chariot. So here we go. Chariot popped up again. It must be pretty important to somebody. I'm not going to take these, but these completely fell out. We got the 10 of Swords, 9 of Swords, and the Page of Cups. So you may have been you're going through something a little bit tough right now, maybe. But we'll see with the rest of the cards that fly out, see what's going on here. And the Chariot card, sometimes I get confused about chariots. I do and I don't. So I'm going to pull out my little book to try to remind me what that chariot there means. Especially since it's the very first card that popped up. The first card that popped up on my second take earlier. And so it must be very important. Okay. All right, we got the Knight of Wands. Let's see what else. Not taking those, it's way too many. 1 or 2 is fine, but when it's 3 or more, like that, that will go back in the deck. Nine of Coins. Money grows on trees, huh? That's what's happening in the 9 of Coins right there. Trying to see what other cards I receive before I start to say exactly what I'm thinking right now. We got the King of Wands. We got the Knight of Wands and the King of Wands. Just thinking. All right, we got the 5 of Cups. Just one. We got the Nine of Swords. So we just actually seen that. They must have wanted us to have at least one or maybe a few out of there. Huh? Sleepless nights, anxiety, just overthinking a situation. Maybe something is going on in your past. Maybe you just keep on thinking about the past. I don't know. Let's see. Let's continue to see and just see what other cards lay out. I have a card that just flipped. Sounded like it, but I guess it didn't happen. Okay. Not yet, right? Knight of Swords. You're in the Nine of Cups energy right now. Ooh, maybe a twin flame is coming. Oh my goodness. Okay, so let me get out this little book here. Like I said, I need to figure out what the Chariot means. I don't get that card as much. That's why I'm not 100% sure what it means right now. So, Chariot, a sign of victory by sheer force of will. You are asked not to waver or allow even your own complacency stand, even if that stands in your way. You have the fortitude and ability to overcome all obstacles if you stay on course. Hermit obviously means, just because the Hermit's right here, so why not just read it? That means wisdom, power, authority, self-reliance, master mentor, sharer of knowledge, and to keep moving forward. You see how he is facing this way, which means that he is looking to the future. If he was looking that way, he's thinking of the past, which is what this guy's doing right here. That's what he is doing. And the number 5 basically represents change, instability, and conflict. So maybe what you're doing is you're just like, with this card at least, you are, you know, you have what it takes to, you're forcing yourself to move forward. But there's this person here that is keeping you back. I mean, I don't even know if he's that good of a person. He or she is that good of a person for you, Libra. I'm not 100% sure about it. Let's see a couple other cards just to help me figure out this reading. Just because, why not? I can always use a little bit of guidance. We got the Knight of Wands there. I just really feel like the Knight is always representative of a immature individual. They're on fire though. It's like, you know, so the fire could represent passion. This person's a passionate person. You could be a passionate person. They are looking forward. So whatever it is looking directly into the future. That light bulb is shining bright. Not bright, but it's definitely on. We got some peacock feathers there. That's always a good sign. So, you know, the wands, let's see, I think that this thing will explain what wands means. Maybe or maybe it doesn't. I thought that it did. The wands just represents inspiration, creativity, and passion. It's a fire It's a fire sign. Whatever fire signs. What is a fire sign? I'm trying to think of it off the bat. This reading definitely has me a little bit confused here, I will say. The 9 of coins come through, and that is fruition, attainment, fulfillment. So, I mean, looking at the 2 of Cups here, the fact that we have this here, you know, this man, I feel like this is you here. This is you. Do you feel free about something you have freed yourself? Because since you are in the 9 of Cups energy right now, you are feeling so good. You're feeling really, really, really good. So this is actually a really good reading because it signifies that you could be letting go of something and you're moving forward for sure. Every card here that I feel like represents you, Libra, every one of them are looking forward. Each one are looking forward. Like these 2 signify who you are. This is this person that comes into your life. He or she is going to come in. You might meet them at night sometime, maybe at a club. Maybe you'll meet them at work. Maybe you're gonna meet them when you're out and about in public somewhere. They could be a fire sign too. I think that you are really into this person. It all goes together because you see the fire in the cups here. You see the fire behind that person there. You are amongst all the fire here. So it's a fire sign. Or the fire is just representing how much passion is involved between you and this person. This person is better than who you had before. They're going to come in, probably sweep you off your feet. They're going to nurture you. They're going to take care of you. You know, you have been in a dark place for some time, and you are coming out of that dark place full force. Try not to look back, because look at all the cups here. Five of cups. This one person is filling up 1 cup for you, and you're good to go. This person here, they couldn't do it. Don't look back on this person or situation, but I do believe that it's a person. I don't think that it's a situation, because you've had a lot of sleepless nights. This person has given you anxiety. This person has made you, you know, worried, scared. You know what I mean? Maybe you're even, it could either be that, or maybe you're just having like really bad thoughts about this person and you're envisioning something. You know, it's kind of like dagging you, like just bothering you. This person is a bothersome person. I think that we should leave that person in the past as they're looking in the past, because you don't want any more of these sleepless nights. Let's just go ahead and jump right into clarifying these cards right now. Let's see. Let's get clarification on the Chariot. What does the Chariot mean and how does it come through? Let's get an answer about that. This is a pretty confusing reading. I'm actually surprised. I'm not normally ever really confused about readings. But here I am, confused a little bit. All right, so being that the Chariot means, you know, what I previously said that it means, that kind of goes together. That's the 4 of coins. You're being very careful. You're conserving your money. You're in control of what you got going on. You are saving up your money. Keep doing that, okay? Make sure that you're not only thinking about the money in whatever situation. I don't know if somebody out there is only concerned about money. You may have been in a place at some point where you were broke, and now that you're making some good money, you're holding on to it. Like, don't turn it into greed. Let's see what the Knight of Wands. Let's confirm the Knight of Wands. right, the Knight of Wands is being confirmed by the Six of Coins. Giving, receiving, sharing, generosity, and charity. It's a little bit what Chariot reminds me of, so it's kind of a little bit of alignment in my mind. I feel like that's the same thing I just read whenever I read what the Chariot meant. Yeah, like I just feel like whoever this is, you're a very, very good person. You're passionate about the things that you love, which is what I already said about the Knight of Wands in the first place. You have such a big heart, and you are really willing to give that love that you have in your heart, which is a lot, and you are willing to share that, and such a generous person for doing so. You are a team worker, you're a team player, and you like to mingle. You like to have multiple people around you, maybe. And you know, look, we don't always like to have multiple people around us, but when there is you're good in groups of people. You know, some people are not good in big groups, in a big group setting. Some people don't like that. But whoever this reading is about, it's about a Libra, a specific Libra. You are a very giving person, and you are a team worker. So let's see what the Nine of Coins means. Clarify that, please. I'm not taking that one, but I will take this one. And I don't know if I take it in reverse. I think that I do. Okay, so the moon in reverse would tell me that on the opposite of the full moon would be the new moon, right? So it says instability, silence, confusion, and what does that say? Repressed. So maybe since the new moon, you've been feeling this way a little bit. She has her face hidden, but if it's in reverse, then she should open her hands, right? And since it's reversed, it's not a full moon, it's a black moon, it's a dark moon, so it's a new moon. So ever since the last new moon, maybe you've just been pretty quiet, confused about your feelings, you know, maybe this person here has been kind of like a little bird in your ear every once in a while. Not very consistent, and not enough for you that you feel like, you know, you don't necessarily know what to do, maybe. It's confusing. It's confusing your feelings, things like that. Let's see what the King of Wands is clarified with, and then everything's going to end up coming together. I'm feeling the confusion throughout this whole reading, which is it's unlike me to be so confused, but then here we go, and it's exploding out of my hands here. And where did that card go? Here it is. Page of Coins, clarifying the King of Wands. Manifestation, financial opportunities, and skill. Okay, so since the new moon, I've given advice saying to, whenever it was the new moon, I was giving advice saying, write your intentions down. Everything that you want, write it down. Somebody took my advice. Or if you didn't hear my advice, you did it anyways. And this card here pops out to let you know that your manifestations were heard. You were planning to succeed. You got money coming into you. This person might actually have a lot of money. This king that's coming into your life, this king, or it could be a woman or man. I'm not biased to gender, but this person is coming into your life, has some money, they're skilled, they have been manifesting you too. So both of you have been manifesting each other. Not sure if you know this person or not, but you may or you may not. We'll just see. Let's see the Five of Cups. Let's see what's going on with this energy here. What is going on? Back to what I was saying, I'm not normally so confused about readings here, but this one has me confused, and I'm not confused. But that's what's the confusing part. So that's just weird. I just feel like whoever this is so confused right now, just as much as I am. I'm just like, mine feels blank. Someone's mind might feel blank. Someone's confused. They don't know what decisions to make. They're just lost. They're in limbo. So the King of Coins come out to represent or to clarify the Five of Cups: wealth, business, leadership, security, and discipline. I think that this card coming out on top of this Five of Cups energy here is to further confirm what I was saying previously here. There is somebody that's going to be coming into your life who is wealthy, is a leader. You will feel security with this person. They're disciplined. They're going to be loyal. They are a businessman. They might be super rich. They work in a city maybe, or a city setting. They are very classy. They're a different feel. I think they're a completely different feel that it's just going to knock this person out the water. And you see that this person's cups, it's like they felt like, wow, like all my cups weren't enough. They're spilled and no one cares. He has a map in his hand. He doesn't know what direction he's going either. And that's how you've been feeling. Well, but if you're dealing with a person that has no idea where his or her direction is in life, and you're following through with that type of energy, that's the energy you're going to feel too. You are the energy you surround yourself with. So here comes this person overriding that guy or that woman, and they're going to completely take your mind off of that other person because they have so much more to offer. And it's much more than just the money side of it. It's just more than money, but they are going to take care of you. I do feel like you're going to be taken care of. Let's get the Nine of Swords and clarify that. What's been going on with that? It looks a little intense. Sleepless nights, anxiety, something. Wow, we got the Lover's card here. Love, harmony, relationships, alignment, and choice. Yes, you have a choice to make. And this is about love. I try not to do love readings all the time, but you see how it just always turns into it. So, you have... Sorry, I was just doing math because the number 6 here came out, and I was wondering if it was alignment to the die, but it's not. But it's still wonderful. I mean, you have the Lover's card here. You are really trying to figure out what you want to do. This is literally you at night. Oh my God. Like, you might be just so tired and you can't fall asleep. You have so much on your mind. You have so much on your mind that it's keeping you awake. You're extremely tired, but it's like, how can you get any rest with what you're going through? With your heart and your mind, and it's more your heart, because I see a lot of hearts and brains in readings a lot because of these cards. And in this deck, I haven't seen a brain yet, so I've just been seeing a heart. You have such a huge heart, but just be careful. You see the snake up here. That's lingering. That other person, that other energy is, could slither their way and try to ruin this situation that you got going on. I don't think that they're going to succeed in it. They're not going to succeed in it, actually, but they're not ignoring what you got going on. And they're going to be jealous, envious, jealous. I mean, that's definitely going to be what they feel. But you know what? Are you going to choose between somebody who acts as though they don't know what they want, as opposed to this person here who knows exactly what they want? They want you. And they're a good looking person. So what's the problem? They have a great personality. They are a good person. They are wealthy. They're extremely successful, and they give you everything that you want as far as passion is concerned, for sure. Passion is throughout this whole reading at this point. This is a passionate relationship that you're going to definitely be in love with. You're going to be in love with this person for sure. And you're kind of probably, you're going to totally forget about this other situation you had going on. This person here, the Five of Cups person. Well, you don't have nothing to offer me. You're not there for me. This person is there for me. They listen to me. They're there for me. And they're taking care of me. What did you do? Or So let's see what the Hermit is saying. But right now, it's starting to come together a little bit. You or this person has manifested this situation. The Hanged Man, to clarify the Hermit card. Sacrifice, intuition, prophecy, new perspective. You are taking a new perspective of this. And that's the number 12. We have the number 12 in the die. So that is definitely a alignment right there. Yeah, you're definitely, you're definitely taking a sacrifice here. I feel like, no, you're not sacrificing anything. But you feel and you're thinking that you're sacrificing something. I think you're just thinking too much. You're thinking too much. You're looking in the past. But the second that you stop that, this is where you're going to end up. So it's just really not worth it to think about what you were lacking, because you have so much that you're going to receive. So let's see, the Knight of Swords. Let's get a clarification on that. It just automatically popped out. This card actually was the card that, a card that popped up in the reading that I was videotaping before this. So that was an important card for a Libra to see. That is the Queen of Cups. Compassion, caring, stable, intuitive, and flow. I mean, this is a pregnant woman here, guys. That's brand new. That's new life. This is gonna, it could be, it's a new life. It's a new beginning, or maybe someone's pregnant. Maybe if that's what you're looking for, that might be what you're going to achieve here. The compassionate, this person is such a compassionate person. So stable, so caring. It just feels normal. It feels natural. It just, like it says flow. You're going with the flow of things. You're going with the flow of things, and it feels good. Oh, yes. So, Queen of Wands here, courage, confidence, independence, social. You were being very social in this situation. You were still thinking about somebody from your past, as the reading signifies here. You were. But you are a very strong person. You wouldn't let nothing hold you down for too long. And you are an independent soul. You are a social butterfly, like we all are. Libras, we are all social butterflies. So, you are confident. Some might even think that some might have even told you in the past that you are a conceited person. You just know that you are a good person, and it's not even really about being conceited, but you are courageous. You're very brave, and you were a big lover for sure. And then with the Emperor for your future and what we got going on, power, safety, realization, father figure. This person that's coming through is so strong, and it's a good strong. They are a father figure, which is what this even says. It's a very mature man. Very mature man. He could be older than you. He's definitely going to be he's older than you for sure. He's very powerful, which is what makes me think also, like I said here, this guy is definitely rich. Rich. He is a boss. His power overrides this energy here. And that's why that person is that snake in the trees. slithering around trying to see why are you so happy all of a sudden. You know, that person didn't want you to ever feel happy. They wanted you to probably feel trapped and be that hermit forever. You know what I mean? But you have taken the steps and swallowed your pride to move on from that situation, and it's only up from here. Which I think that it's actually a really amazing thing. So since this was like a love reading, let's pull out the love oracle here and get some answers with the love oracle. I am going to tell you guys now, just since I'm done with the main reading here, I will be doing 3 questions at the end of the reading. So if you want to get any questions together, 3 yes or no questions is what I will be doing for you at the very, very end of the reading. So let's just get clarification on what's going on with this love situation here. It can either, these cards can either come out talking about that new love that I see in the horizon, or it could be talking about that failed love. This person, it could be a person that you still will love for the rest of your life, but you just gotta love them from afar. And it probably was maybe a hard decision that you had to make, but you just knew you had to make it. Deception. Someone in the relationship being false or not showing their true self. Secrets, lying, cheating, deceit. An unfaithful one. You may soon be caught, or they may know already. If you're suspicious, listen to your intuition and pay attention to the red flags. Run it past a trusted friend if you need a reality check. Now I'm starting to think if the deception, was it that person that was being deceiving? Or was it you actually being deceiving? Did you get pregnant and you were with somebody, but you cheated with this rich person? I mean, it doesn't really matter. If that's the case, then that's actually what happened here. I'm going to put that up here because I just like to see this, but I want to also read the 2 of Cups. If that's actually what happened, then the person that you got pregnant by is going to definitely take care of you. It's a very passionate situation here, but if you were the one cheating, it's because you weren't feeling appreciated. You know? It's what it seemed like to me. Or if it was that person that was being the deceitful one, they just didn't have a lot to offer you, so that's why their insecurities were making them cheat. They had a lot of secrets. They're lying, deceitful, and unfair. Let's see what else. Oh, this is just such a confusing situation. Maybe there was a secret involved. Something that was kept a secret. Maybe the pregnancy was kept a secret. Maybe a relationship that you had on the side of your other relationship was kept a secret. Maybe they were the ones keeping the secret. I'm feeling so much confusion. Maybe it was on both sides. You were cheating because they were cheating, or they were cheating because you were cheating. Either way it goes, I feel like even with this 9 of Cups here, you had everything you wanted. You really have everything that you wanted, and then you just end up having really what you want at the end as well. There's never a moment here where you were ever lacking nothing, but maybe it's being read that way now. I'm clarifying with more and more cards with this 9 of Swords here. Maybe you were worried at night. Things were just so out of control, you know? Maybe it just spiraled out of control so fast. You were doing stuff to this person. They're doing stuff to you. You guys were both hurting each other. And you felt like, you know, I don't know, man. I'm not being appreciated in this situation. It has me treating this person the way they're treating me. Maybe you ended up coming out being the most deceiving one. It was never really supposed to be that way. Am I right? Like, please somebody let me know in the comments if this sounds right. I'm very confused. Like, this is crazy. I wasn't even going to pull out my love tea cards, but I think that I have to just to kind of figure out what's going on. These little love oracles, so. I'll try to do this fast so that more things can come out. Possibly. It's up to you. Ambivalence. Feeling torn, holding back. Stuck in indecision. Yep. Not moving on from the past. Yep. These are all things I've already said. You have more power in this situation than you realize. You need to decide what you honestly want. Don't rush or push, but do open your heart and trust. Hearts have been throughout this whole thing, this whole reading so far. You have been thinking a lot at night. Only you know what you've been thinking about. But you have been stuck. I said that already. You're stuck with that person from the past. You are holding back. But I think that with this person, you're going to feel, I just definitely feel like you're going to feel very different. The Knight. Now, we have a couple cards that came out, I believe a few. We have the Knight of Wands there. And then we have the Knight of Swords here. So the Knight came out again. So that's the third time we've seen the word Knight. AKA the player, fun, passionate, impetuous male. Possibly a younger lover. Maybe a player, or may just not be ready for partnership. Not seriously committed. Competition and rivalry between two lovers. Passionate, whirlwind, seduction, love bombing, sweeping you off your feet. Pay attention to red flags. Okay. Then the card says mindful. You are on someone's mind a lot. They're likely stalking your social media and considering reaching out. A definite mental connection. Clicking with someone you work with. And I said that. You might meet this person at work. Didn't I say that? Long stimulating conversations. A shared project. Working late on purpose. Nighttime. I said that. Just be sure everyone is single and upfront before moving forward. It's insane that actually is, that is saying that. Because I said you could possibly be the person who was also cheating. And maybe that's why you're worried at night. You are still in a relationship and you want your cake and eat it too, as well as what that other person was acting like as well. I feel like the Knight, aka the player, the fun, passionate person, is that person that you keep on having these back and forth spats with, you know. And my right ear is hurting a little bit. I don't know why. You are cheating. You could be cheating on this person. So urgency. Let's see what urgency says. Rushing or pushing things too quickly. A whirlwind romance. Impatient for commitment. Ultimatums. A biological clock is ticking. Feeling like time is running out. Too much pressure could end this relationship. Or you're feeling pressured and rushed. Slow down and listen to your heart. Once again, don't move forward until it feels right. Okay, these cards are literally telling you that you need to start using your heart. You need to listen to your heart. You're in a situation here where you may have met somebody. Don't let it fool you. Don't let it, take your time. You're going to bed at night. Anxious, anxiety, and all types of feelings. You don't know what to do. You have things on your mind. You could possibly be cheating on a person. They could possibly be cheating on you. You guys are not treating each other right. But, you do have a mental connection with somebody here, and that could be this person here. You guys have this mental connection. And you're definitely clicking with this person. But you have to make sure you're doing this right. Don't cheat on that person just because they did. break up with them if you feel like you want to move forward in this new relationship. But you have to realize, you got to think this through. You may have had history with this past person. When you're rushing into something brand new, be careful before you make these decisions. Don't push things and do it just because you're like, oh, I need to, you know, like the urgency of needing to be in a relationship and finding that person that you can spend the rest of your life with. You're thinking about things like that at night. You're thinking about things if you've done. You're thinking about things this other person has done. And it's bugging you so much that you're losing sleep over it. But in the end, you are going to make the correct decision. And you are going to end up being with somebody who, and it's going to be a passionate relationship. And I really think that, you know, I originally said that I think that it's that other person, the one that you met that has money. But now I'm starting to think maybe you will work it out with that other person. Oh, I'm just so confused, guys, about this reading. What kind of reading is it if I'm trying to give you guys help and I'm confused? So let's see. Love T, what's going on, man? Spirit babies. Love does inevitably win. I mean, that's one thing that we know for sure. At the end of all this confusion, you know, here goes spirit babies. At the end, but anyways, at the end of all this confusion, you are going to be with the person that you should be with. Between this person and the other person, whoever it is, when you start to really think about what you need to do, at the end of it all, love still wins no matter what. Not 100% sure what the spirit babies may mean. It could possibly just mean maybe you've had a couple miscarriages. Maybe you've had a baby of yours, a child of yours who has passed. They're just popping up showing that they're there with you. Little angels. Or it could just also mean that this person, this connection that you have, is a soul connection. You guys are spirit babies together, you know? Like, you guys are twin flames. I think I said that already in the very beginning when I seen the Two of Cups pop out. Late night scrolling and take off. Yeah, this is why you're taking off on this situation here. I don't know what that necessarily means, but you got to remember, they're telling you don't move forward too fast. Slow down. Listen to your heart. You're taking off. Calm down. Late night scrolling. Looks like the Nine of Swords. You know, who knows? We all scroll late at night. I know that it's a very confusing reading, for sure. This is probably one of the most confusing readings I've done in a while. Ever, maybe. But one thing that we can say for sure is that love is in the air, and that's what you are going to have coming for you regardless. No time stamp on it, but since this is a reading leading up to the full moon, and I said, it's already said you've been putting your intuitions out there, or this person's, you guys been manifesting each other. I just think that it's going to happen for you. You're going to have that love that you're looking for. It is really hard to figure out, you know, it's like a Rubik's Cube. Once it's all messed up, it's hard to put it back together. That past love that you had, it is so hard to probably mend. It's so hard to put right back together. But it's gonna take some time, some patience. You gotta use your brain. You gotta use your mind. You're using your heart. You see all the hearts around there. You know, follow your heart. You'll figure everything out. Solving an issue popped out, this is an issue to you. You know what I mean? It's like something deep must have happened between you and that other person, and now you feel like you really need to, you know, this has to be solved one way or another. It doesn't look like, I don't know if any of the puzzle pieces there in that picture look like they're put together or not. It's hard to say. But being that those two popped out, those are like puzzles. This is a puzzle. This is puzzling to me. This reading is puzzling to me. It's puzzling to you. You're puzzled. I'm just picking up on your energy. It is really hard to figure out. It truly is really hard. I'm struggling over here. I don't know what you got going on. I don't think you know what you got going on. The biggest piece of advice I have for you is to follow your heart. I don't think you've been doing that. I think that you're thinking too logical. But I think that you just need to calm down, slow down a little bit, because in the end, it's all going to work out. Normally, like I said, it'll show brains and hearts, but I haven't seen a brain on this whole reading this entire time. And I see brains on these cards constantly. I haven't seen one brain. That doesn't mean that you're not thinking things through logically. You're thinking too much about it. I think that you just need to go with the flow. Love will still win in the end of it all. It is hard to figure out. I would suggest to maybe pray about this situation that you got going on. I would suggest to think positively. Keep writing your intuitions. That full moon is coming here shortly. If you're into spiritual work, maybe, do a couple self-love spells for yourself. Surround yourself with things that you love for self-love as well. Ground yourself. And I think that this situation is going to come through. I mean, you see, I put the cards back and it says daydreaming. You're daydreaming about love. You're just thinking about it so much, Just go with the flow and it will really come to you. And since it is Memorial Day, we like to party on holidays as such. So let's bring out the high vibration oracle here and see what we need to focus on during this holiday and the future and everything that this reading has in store for us. Let's just see what we should be focusing on a little bit more here. Green out. All right, so that says intense, overwhelming, power. That's the second time the word power is in here. You have more control than you think, guys. You really do have more control than you think. You're thinking too hard. That's the problem. You're just thinking about this situation that you got going on too hard. This person, I'm actually going to take all of these. This person got you thinking, wondering, should I just move from this whole situation? It might be better here. Gummies. That says good vibes, flow. We've heard that word a couple times. Going with the flow, longevity. You're in it for the long haul, so make the most of it. You're being serious about this. Like, you really are being serious about this. You are in it for the long haul. You are, like, what did this say here? You're urgent about it. You're afraid that, like, if I don't find the person that I want now, I'm going to be alone forever. But, the Spirit's telling you to just, like, go with the flow. It's nothing but good vibes that are going to be coming your way for sure. Love is definitely in your forecast. So the person that you have coming into your life, they know that you're in it for the long haul. And this person's in it for the long haul too. We got Mary Jane here. Support, girl power, love. Listen to the woman in your life for valuable insight. Be careful about who you trust, though, as well. I just throw that out there real quick. But you might have a sister that you may be able to talk to with your problems. And just listen to the advice that they have for you. Definitely listen. Be open-minded to listen to what others have to say. You don't have to do what everybody says all the time. You don't have to do any of that. But you can listen and listen to the women in your life for valuable insight. They might have, you know, it could be like an older woman in your life that just might have a little bit of advice. She's been there, done that. And so take heed to the advice given. Midnight Toker. Reflection, study, meditation. Let go of the day and quiet the mind. That's the first time the brain was brought up. But the Nine of Swords, you're up all night. You're thinking too much. You won't let it go. You need to let it go. You are the Midnight Toker. You need to meditate over this situation. Write down the intuitions that you want. You should be doing that now, leading up into the full moon anyways, because the full moon is when you release that energy and you bring that into yourself. So, like, don't let, that's the moon too. The full moon is ready for you. You're going to feel better after the full moon, I think. I really do think that, like, after the full moon, which is, I think that's on Saturday. It's either Friday or Saturday. After this weekend, you're going to feel so much better, I think. You're going to let things go. You start getting better rest at night, and things are really going to work out for you for sure. And then the last card here that fell out in the deck said Bud Tender. Insight, skills, expertise. A wealth of knowledge increases when shared. So that goes to the card here. The Six of Coins. Giving, receiving, sharing, generosity, and charity. Mingling with people and being that social butterfly. The wealth of knowledge increases when shared. So get out there and just enjoy your life. If you're going out at night, enjoy it. Get this off of your mind. It's not worth it. All right. Let's see. Is there any other cards that I feel like I need to do for this reading? I don't think so. So I'm going to do the yes or no questions here. And then I'm going to do the letter dice. I can never remember if I do the letter dice first or the yes or no. But if you have your 3 questions ready, then this is the perfect time. I'm going to this a yes or no questions. If you don't have your yes or no questions figured out yet, pause this video, get 3 yes or no questions ready, and then press play again, and I'll be answering. So for the first question, let's get an answer for our Libra. It fell out sideways, so it said whatever, let's do this. So this could be like an indecision, like maybe, and the card even says whatever, like whatever you want. Yes, could go no. Let's do it though. So you're leaning more towards the yes, but it's kind of like a up in the air. There goes the confusion again. Well, I mean, indecisions and decisions. Like, if this isn't a Libra reading in all its glory, I don't know what to tell you, because we are always undecided about certain things, and here we're supposed to be this reading is supposed to give you clarity into what you're supposed to do. But I'm a Libra and I'm reading a Libra reading. I'm confused, you're confused, I don't know, just DM me and let's talk about it. So the second reading, and even if like we're still confused, be like, listen, okay, I don't know, maybe I need a reading just for myself, then hit me up. That second answer though is a yes. You betcha. That's a definite yes. So for the third question, too many. Well, these two were out. This kind, they go together. Offer, decline, that's a no. Those two go together for sure. All right, well then let's do the die. See what words come up. Die. D-I-E. Nose. Nap. Tony. Ireland. Iceland. Fire. Fire. Fire is in here. This must be a fire sign. Antony. Okay, so far as this, wet. Hen, H-E-N. Like henny. Rice, R-I-C-E. Wake, W-A-K-E. He's like telling you to like wake up. Utensil. I don't know, that's a little weird. Jazz. Jace, like the name Jace, like if someone's name is Jace, J-A-S-E. Fae, F-A-E. Elena. Oops, let me just roll this again. Oh, that bounced into that now. It's because you got this guy bouncing into your life, man. You got something bouncing into your life. It's like hitting it, like what you already have. It's like, boom, okay, now I'm here. Something, there's an energy in your life that's doing that. Because when I tried to do the video before, that's something that happened in that other video that I'm not going to post because it's not a full video of a reading. It bounced. I think that it was the dice that just kept bouncing off of each other. And it's like, that's probably what's going on in this situation. Why I'm so confused, because something is being held as a secret, which I even look at this dice, and I think the word secret as well. Something is bouncing off of each other. Like, I don't know. This is just like a really weird triangle. It's giving me a headache. So the words that I see off of this, like, I'm dizzy. That's crazy. The words that I'm very dizzy. This energy is just insane. It's too toxic. It's just very intoxicating. Like, I feel like I'm drunk right now. Maybe you are drunk right now. Maybe you feel like you got to be drunk to enjoy a certain feeling, or I don't know. Maybe it's the alcohol that is, it's clogging up all this. Like, it's just like crazy. It's crazy. And then the fact that I just yawn, like, that's normal. People yawn, but like, I really try to do these videos as professional as I possibly can. And the fact that I just yawn is just, this is like, something must be over, man. Or you're just over it. Noise. Man, this person makes too much noise, or this, I don't know. Something's crazy. TJ. Heffy. H-E-F-F-Y. Hef. H-E-F. Like Hefner. They are a player. It could be like the player, like Hefner. I don't know. Sid. Video. XT. Like, when I see the letter XT together, intoxicated, that's just like what I think, and that's how I felt just a second ago. Okay. Send. Siren. Tone, Tone. Right, but like RYT. I don't know what that means. Recreation. Scion. Bar. Meal. Go on that date. Okay, if there's somebody asking you to go on a date, I think that you should go on that date. But I'm not trying to say cheat on anybody. If you're not married, you can go on a date. Yeah, because I'm just hearing meal. Are you serious? I don't know what that means, man. This is so crazy. But okay, I mean, I don't know what else to say here. If this resonates with anybody, can you please like and let me know in the comments? Even if this is so still confusing to you, I can maybe get back to you on this reading. We can try to figure some things out with each other. Just hit me up. Let me know. Until then, like, subscribe, and turn on the notification bell. See you guys.